Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 92 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we are working on farming science still, and we are specifically working on producing wood for, uh, what's it called, some fiber stuff, this stuff, cellulose fiber of course, and for scaffolding, so yeah, let's get on with that. We're trying to keep our build within these confines, because it needs to fit in here, or we want it to fit in here. It doesn't really need to. And it doesn't really have to be squished together, because we're going to have a lot of space vertically. And that might be something we can use to our advantage, actually. We just need this, right? These machines. No more. No scaling. That is correct. And I think that actually helps us quite a bit. Maybe we even move those further apart. Because we need to be able to prioritize the output saw blades from this production line over these saw blades that we make from new. Is this supposed to be the output? I think so. Basically, yeah. What is this supposed to be? I'm not sure. But we want our output over here. And we want, I guess, trees and iron coming in here then. So we can just make a saw blade. We can do something like this with a input priority. Is there a reason for this even? Isn't this just what we need? We don't risk getting extra. But then we would want the input to come from here, I guess. Or like this. I guess that should work, right? I think we might have to do this a little bit better at some point, but maybe we should just focus on it now. I feel like this should work, but maybe we can make something that's simpler and better. Less likely to fail. I mean, a very simple thing that wouldn't work, though, would be to do this and output to that build from there. But then this actually takes priority. Another way is to just turn these around. Do this. And then take from there. Because then this should actually take priority, the output from here. Also, this needs to be a filter inserter. Only allowing saw blades. And this should work, I think. I need to see it, but I believe in this. So let's just finish it and hopefully soon get it plugged in. We need to consider which side of the belt each of them outputs to, though. But that should be to the same side, so that's fine. Good. I think this is fine, actually. At least I hope so. And the output from the wood output. Where do we want that? This is trees and iron. And I guess we're just outputting to here. And that needs to be filtered as well, so we don't get saw blades out. And exactly as I say that, I pick saw blades as output. Let's not do that. Good. So this should work, and it should fit nicely in here. This is in the way. So now I'm removing it, even though I said in the last episode I wouldn't. Shouldn't need anything else on this belt, right? This is supposed to be for wood and stuff. And this will then transfer the wood in there. To scaffolding, I think so. Getting very close to actually being done with this, which is nice. And there's no real reason for this to be squished together. But let's just see how it will look when we continue this. Because we needed 20 of each of these machines. Oops. We need 40 in total, we need more. Okay, so that will be the full build. I can just move this down to here, for example. That should move the end of this down to here, which is fine. I think I can accept that. Or we could just move everything further down. That's probably better, actually. We want to see it work first, though, before we move it. Maybe that would be smart. But no, then we would need to put everything down and then replace it or remove it again later. So let's not do that. Any more concerns these need to be fixed, but we can do that after moving it. I think we are just gonna cut this now. Good. And enable robots. And let's just get that piece of pipe back in so we know where we can put this. Really put it anywhere to the right of that. We do need some more landfill down here though, and we need to kill some worms so we can actually see where this fits. We want it to align with this. We need to go a good ways down. Let's try and see if we can do that. Do we have everything we need to kill worms? Yes, ammo and turrets. One down, I guess. No, that's just a tree, never mind. Or a puffer. So we need to remove these, but we don't need the landfill all the way down there. So we need to try and avoid that. Can we kill from here though? No. Can we go further? Oh, dang it. They have longer range than I expect, I guess. Oh well. And I can't paste stuff while dead. I guess that makes sense. Anything we need to bring while we are up here anyway? I wouldn't know, to be honest, so let's just get down and try and reclaim our corpse. And after doing this design, I start wondering, don't I actually want some of the wood on the bus? And just put extra on there from time to time instead of having to do wood production in what is it called? Integrated in our setups. Then we need this for a lot of stuff. For resin only. Maybe we don't want that then. Never mind. I can do it in one resin setup. And maybe whatever the polishing wheel needed it for as well. Okay, so this... we can go pretty close actually. And honestly, it isn't the worst thing in the world if we just put a little bit too much down. So now we can kill it from here. Don't shoot. Oh, nanobots go. Good. And how does that look with this stuff? Pretty well. We can actually go a little bit further. But let's just get some of this landfill down. Oh, actually, we might have messed up a little bit here, but when we actually need the extra wood production from this area, we probably have water fill at that point and can just put down the water. At least I hope so. Is this correct? I really should get some of this pipe further down as well. Just to have a guideline. Whoops. Is this correct? Yes. We can put it right here. Do we want it right up against the other? Oh. Let's just make one tile in between in case we have pipes. Or need other stuff. So let's put that there. So we don't have to redo that all the time. Good. And then we need 2 more tiles, I guess, for seafloor pumps. I don't have any of those. Great. Can I make them? Luckily, yes. This should actually just work like this. We can do 1 more tile though, just to have a little bit of extra walking space. Okay. And I guess we can just start building all of this then, if we had any robots at least, and any more pipe, and any machines, and everything. So I guess we are just gonna start building. Just need to grab some stuff first. So we need how much? 24 algae farms, those are far away, so are the assembling machines. Let's do the close stuff first. So 3 liquefiers, but I got those already. 10 washing plants. Do I have this in the chest over here actually? I have algae farms, I have washing plants, I have pipe, but I need more assembling machines. I think we have 90. I need 83, so yes, we have those. 500 built, we have that. Maybe we just need... Oh, we needed the robots while I remember. Let's just bring a lot. And we have all that? No. Don't need that or that. So let's see if this setup that we have spent 3 or 4 episodes on actually works. Or if we need to redo everything. Well, we don't really need that pipe anymore. Water, of course. Wait, how much water do we need? 50 every 5 seconds with a crafting speed of 2, so 50 every 2 seconds. Let's just say that. Nah, we will just use offshore pumps for that. And we need power, of course, so we actually do need most of this done. Oh, we need composters. I didn't bring those. I just got a little bit confused about the wood again. I thought it needed to go in here, but no, that's plant life sample. A life plant. What's it called? Plant life samples, I think. And this is fine. This is the science, so we need that built probably. Yes. And we need power and trees coming in. But we need more power poles. Great. And they will be on the production area, somewhere far up, probably. Yeah, good. Anything else while we're here? I don't think so. But I guess we could just bring the iron and tree setup, or tree resources. We are just undergrounding this a little bit because I don't know how many belts we will actually have with other stuff. Oh, this is iron. Good. And then the power, how are we running that? This is the closest, so over here somewhere. could use big electric poles for this, but I'm not going to. Okay, so like that for now at least. And I didn't bring more inserters, which we apparently need. Great. Well, let's get some power run all the way through this setup, hopefully. Yeah, we need to power some stuff here, that's fine. And we need more power poles down here. And we need to transfer power. And we need to... Didn't I do something with power for this setup? Not that part. This... No, this part. We are just doing something like that. Okay. I guess we're just doing that again. Good, everything is powered. Here comes our mud, great. We need the saline water to come in here. And in there. We don't really need that pipe. Oops, we don't need the mud in there. We need it all the way up here. We still need the composters, which I apparently forget a lot. So we would need to go grab those, and that's fine. Let's do that. What else did I need? Inserters. Inserters and composters. I think I have composters over here. I think that's enough though. No, it is. Okay, so just inserters. Good. Fix all of this later. We should start from the bottom where things can be running. Good. Here comes compost. How come mud is only on one side? Is that planned? It looks like it. Or maybe that's from earlier. Then we don't actually need to do this if we just want to feed this directly in. Oh, and this. Don't these need to output to the near side? And if we have all of this on one side, why do we do this? Do we need more than half a belt? I think we need more than half a belt, so it can't all be on one side. Is that correct? Yes, we need 9. So this is bad. Then that is balanced. And we are spreading stuff off here, that's fine. These should all be near though, right? And what is going on here? Those need to be long as well. And we need to remove that soil from the left side. Why are these put? Oh, I copied some settings onto those, which I shouldn't have. Because these need the right side of this belt. Give me that. Did I get everything? Oh, I think so. Oh, there's some on the right there. And we see some running up here. Dang it. Hopefully that was the last bit. Oh. So this stuff is not running because we don't have wood yet. We don't have wood because we don't have trees input. Just need 4.5 of this per second, so one side of the build is fine. Good, this is outputting and stopping this from putting anything down until we actually lose one, so that's good. Ava is waiting on this stuff. I think we might be input limited here. Yep. Is that better? It looks like it. Okay. Why are we still not getting scaffolding? Where's the paper? Did we not out? No, we have directly inserting that. Where's the cellulose pulp? Where's the allergenic acid? It should be coming in here. Oh, the outputters, inserters are not correctly configured. So that's all to one side, but that should be okay, right? We only need 3.8, so yes. Good, that's allergenic acid. And that's cellulose pulp. And that's paper, and that's scaffolding. And then we need to power these. Can do that in between here if we want to. We have the space, so why not? And we need the inserters to be configured. And we need this to be powered. What is supposed to come in here? That's plant life samples, of course. We are making this stuff now, right? Yes. We need some of these to be long. Good. And then we just need to put plant life samples in here. And I guess we will have to do that manually to start with, because I think farming for these things require the science first. If we just have a look in here, I think. Yes. We just select all of those. This we can make, but from advanced stuff, alienated fertilizer, and a desert garden, and alien plant life samples, so we also would need to jumpstart that. Cellulose pulp and plant life sample. Has a very low chance of making a garden. I think this is part of kickstarting all of this. I might be wrong though. So that is not a possibility. This uses the same thing. And they should all just have different recipes for the same thing. They're all just different gardens. And yeah. So we need to connect some gardens, and then we need to figure out what to do with them. And I think that means we start with just putting some stuff in here manually, using all of the gardens. But we will find out, I guess. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.